I'm also going to make a video to put on YouTube in case the guys that missed this and you can't get it on here. I'm going to have a YouTube video. So today is Monday, March 30th, um, 2020. First day back after spring break. I have first and second graders for science. They are all online with me live, and we were just beginning science. So we left off finishing up lesson 1.3 in our new unit called Properties of Materials. I don't know if you guys can see me or not. Can you guys see me? You can? Okay. I can't see me, but okay. Who's EB? Oh, is that Emily Guerrero signing back on? All right, guys, mute. Okay, mute your microphone. No, mute yourself. Noah, can you go on mute? Okay, so if you can see me, who is that? All right, meeting has started. Oh, Aiden is here. Okay, good. Science. So, who said that? Okay, guys, mute your microphones, please. All right, can you see me? All right, I'm starting. You need to mute your microphone. Who is that? William, Emily? I don't know. Mute your microphone. Okay. Thank you, Noah. So,
Miss Klein, put your microphone on. You have yours off.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
You can hear me and see me? Okay, ready? Okay, so let's go back. I gave you guys some homework to answer 2 questions. You guys have to mute your microphones. I hear noise. You gotta mute yourself. Okay, so we are doing lesson 1.3 activity 2. We are going to go over the questions that I gave you for homework. So, uses and properties of glue. Uses and properties of glue. We were discussing different kinds of glue and what we need. If we wanted to produce our own glue, what would we need to do? How would we go about that? We would have to know what we wanted to use the glue for. We would have to know what ingredients we wanted to put in the glue. We would have to test it. We would have to record what we were doing. We would have to test it, observe it, make a prediction, and then after you tested it, you need to write what really happened, what different, if it was different from your prediction, what prediction is a guess, and then your answer after the test, what you see has really happened, that's what actually happened. So you would take a guess, I think this is going to happen, and then after you do the test, then you would look back on what you did and you would say, well, this is what really happened. So, uses and properties of glue. We are going to be glue engineers who will design a new glue. They generate a list of glue uses and properties. So, we are going to be glue engineers. We're going to think of how are we going to go about making a new glue, designing a glue for our school.
Excuse me, Miss Klein. Which page are you in?
I'm not on a page yet. I gave you the homework. What kinds of things is glue used for?
Okay.
I gave you the 2 questions for homework. So no page yet. I'll tell you when there's a page.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Who remembers the science word for when an engineer solves a problem by making something new? When the engineer solves a problem by making something new, it's called design. The engineer will design a product that's going to fix a problem. So that word is design. He's going to design a glue to fix the problem. So we want to have goals for our glue, goals, possible uses for our glue, and the properties of our glue. So we're going to have goals, uses, and properties of our glue. So what does that mean? If we're going to design a new product, a new glue, we want to know what are we going to be using the glue for? What are our goals of the glue? Are we going to have glue that's going to be used in art class? Or are we going to design a glue that's going to be used in like building a home? Gluing 2 pieces of wood together. What kind of glue are we making? What is going to be the goal of the glue? What will be the uses of the glue, and the properties of the glue is what it's going to be made of. Are we going to use cornstarch in our glue? Are we going to put salt in our glue? What is going to be made up of our glue? What's going to be the properties of our glue? And is there going to be water in it? Is the water going to change the substance of the glue? Are we going to use a dry mix or a wet mix? So all these kinds of questions that an engineer is going to do when he's designing a product to fix a problem. So, I gave you this question for homework. What kinds of things is glue used for? So, no, I gave you the question here. Just write the question. Write the question on a piece of paper if you didn't send it to me yet. What kinds of things is glue used for? Okay? What kinds of things is glue used for? That's the question. So write that down and then write an answer, and you're going to scan it to me or email it to me, whatever's easier for you. So think about it. Record your ideas. I'll type it in the chat so you can have it, okay? In the chat, I'm going to type this is what you're going to answer. What kinds of things is glue used for? Send answers. You write your own answers. Yes, it could glue paper, it could glue arts and crafts, it could glue a hat together, it could glue shoes, sneakers together. Sneakers a lot of times use glue. So you write down all your answers for that. This was something for homework that I had sent home. And then, so I want you to think about that. There's all different kinds of uses for glue. There's crazy glue, there's Gorilla Glue. I have here, I ordered some Elmer's clear glue. Can you see this? No, because I'm in chat. I think I have to go back into Teams. You can all see this? Cool. Okay, so I have clear Elmer's glue. This one is not white, it's clear. So this one has different properties than the white Elmer's glue because it is not white, it's clear. So one of the properties is different. So I have here Gorilla Glue. Gorilla Glue is like a brownish beigey type of color, and this is super, super strong glue. Very dangerous, so just keep that. So remember last week before the break, I had glued stuff onto our paper, right? A feather, a pencil. I used two different glues. It was foam glue. Remember, it was Elmer's glue and foam glue that I glued onto these papers. Everyone can see this? This was Elmer's glue and the foam glue. Because it dried differently. The foam glue dried puffy and the Elmer's glue dries flat. But they both dry clear. Alright, so second question is, what properties do you think our glue should have? What properties do you think our glue should have? Let me go in chat. It's a glue paper, yes. That's a good answer, but to give me some more things besides gluing paper. Question 2. Question 2 is, what properties, what color, does it have a smell? What does it feel like? Does it dry hard? Does it dry soft? Does it dry clear? What properties, is it going to be a sticky glue? Is it going to be a puffy glue? What properties do you want your glue to have? What properties do you think our glue should have? So send me answers.
I'm sending you one right now.
Okay, good. Now what about the second question?
Okay.
What properties do you think our glue should have?
Client, so lesson 1.3.
1.3 activity 2.
Yeah. Is it? I put it in a page because I didn't have the look. Put it in a page.
Yeah, that's fine. And you scan that and send it to me. You guys don't have this. This is a teacher guide. You don't have these pages.
Send it to you.
Yes, both questions. The word substances is one of our vocabulary words. Scientists use this word to talk about a specific kind of material. So a substance is a specific kind of material. Write that down as one of your vocabulary words. And another vocabulary word is engineer. Materials. I'll send you a list of vocabulary words. Okay, so you'll send me those answers, and that was page 7. Look at page 7 in your notebook. In your red science book, look at page 7. You guys should have done page 7 already. We're going to do page 7 and 8. We're going to design our glue. Okay, so I'm going to collect the 2 homework questions and the definition of engineer. And then, okay, let's go on to lesson 1.4, activity 2. Activity 1 and 2. Okay, we're going on to lesson 1.4 now. Lesson 1.4, properties of materials.
Which page?
Page 7 and 8. Where's my book?
I did 7 and 8 already.
Well, I know, just turn to it.
Okay. Bye.
Bye. Oh, I need this, okay. I need this. Okay, so here are a list of your vocabulary words. So get out a piece of paper and properties, observe, test, ingredients, mixture, evidence, substance, design, goal. So can everyone see this? I'm going to type your vocabulary words. Properties. These are your vocabulary words. Put these on a piece of paper. Properties. Observe. Properties. Observe. Test. Ingredients. Mixture. Evidence. Substance. Design. Goal. And engineer. Okay. Those are your vocabulary words. So write them somewhere. You're going to read over those words every night for homework. So we're going to do, you guys do page 8 in your workbook. Let me take out the workbook.
Which page do we copy out that you just said? And
Just take out a blank piece of paper. Those are your vocabulary words, so just write them down somewhere.
but how do we copy it? We don't know how to spell them.
I put them in the chat. I wrote them all out in the chat.
Okay.
Click on the chat, you'll see them. Okay. And you guys can see me, right? I guess that's a yes. Nobody's answer. Nobody's complaining, so I guess that's good. So, lesson 1.4, activity 1 and 2. That's what we're doing now.
See it, I'm in the chat, but I didn't see it.
But you know what? we have on our schedule, 12 o'clock is science and 12:45 is social studies. So, this was lesson for today was lesson 1.4, activity 1 and 2, which we're obviously not going to get to. So, it is supporting claims with evidence.
Yes, kind.
What?
Here in the chat, there's nothing. I'm in the chat. It doesn't.
Are you in science? You're in team science and you click on chat. You're in Microsoft Teams and science and then you click on the chat button.
I just put.
Oh, maybe I'm chatting with Noah.
In your chat. You want me to text in your chat?
One second, who's calling me?
I think it's Anna.
Hello?
Genesis. Hi.
Hi guys. Alright, can I finish science? Thank you. Oh my goodness, we've been doing science for 45 minutes. Yes. Lesson 1.4. Alright, Josiah, turn off your microphone and your video. Guys, you need to turn off your microphone. I can't talk to 10 people at one time, okay? So in your science book, take out page 7 and 8. And we're going to do 9 and 10. I'm going to have to email you guys this work because it's going to take too long for you guys to write all this out. So I will email you the science. You'll have to just print it out and read it over. And we'll have to go over your notebook. Your science notebook is... We are going to do you should have turned in page 7 and 8 and 9 and 10. Page 8, what do glue engineers do? So answer the top of page 8. Draw a picture on the bottom. Then, Josiah, turn off your microphone. Then on page 9, sticky test, observing dry glue, mystery glue. Predict what will happen to the beans stuck to mystery glue A and mystery glue B. So I'm going to glue on 2 beans on our paper. And you're going to decide whether they're going to stick or fall off. Okay, so on my paper here, I'm going to glue on some beans, okay? And you're going to tell me if you think that the different glues are going to hold the beans on the paper, or when I shake the beans, if they're going to fall off or not. So I have beans in here, brown beans, black beans. So I will do that, and then tomorrow we'll shake the paper and we'll see if what falls off. So that is going to be page 8 and 9. So, actually you can't do 9 yet, but, so do page 8. Do page 8, what does a glue engineer do? We discussed today what a glue engineer does. What does he have to do to plan making a new glue? So I'm going to I will email it to everybody, what you need to do. Let's see your questions. Noah, I don't understand what should be doing what two blues. Okay. These, Noah, look. Can you see this? Last week we glued on Elmer's glue and a foam glue. This was foam, yeah.
Are you gonna send it on Outlook?
The assignment will be on Outlook, and the this will be and I'll send it on email too. Yes, I'm going to finish up science. We're going to finish up science because we have to go on to social studies. These 45-minute classes are very short. We used to have more time in school, so I will email everything. Okay? And I'll put it in your assignment in Teams. So everyone, you should go into Teams to find your assignments, and just remember, when you come on to the meeting, you have to just wait for me to get everybody in and take attendance, okay? All right, so I'm gonna turn it off for now, and we're gonna end science, and I'm gonna pick up, and we're gonna do social studies. So get out your social studies journals and a pencil, okay? All right, see you later.